Thumbs up?
No, like, you can start.
Yeah. There's poison ivy throughout this whole property. And part of the reason for the goats, okay, Mary loved the goats. She always wanted the goats. We have her milk, but now the other reason is we're hoping that they're gonna eat all the poison ivy, or at least clear it out. Why do you keep backing up?
Because you're like here cut off.
Am I really?
Yes.
Are you zoomed in?
No, I'm not. But your head has like a little bit like this much over it, and if you walk, it's like your head is always like this.
Okay. Awkward. Well, I've been putting in a whole bunch of fence posts this year to give the goats a new area where there's tons of green, lots of green, and it's been quite a job. I'll show you the fencing that I use. A stucco wire, and I get the end rolls or the mistake rolls, because for fencing it doesn't matter. A lot of work to do. Getting done. I think I've got one more roll to finish, and then they'll have a huge area. I probably put in about 100 fence posts. These are 6 foot tall. I put them about 1 foot in. We actually use these posts and this wiring for our chickens and our dogs and our goats. And for each post I use 3, usually, sometimes 4 3/4 inch fence staples, and one at the top, one in the middle, one at the bottom. When you're doing goat fencing, it seems a little bit obvious, but the fence should be on the inside, because the goats are always jumping up and pushing up against the fence. If it was the other way around, they're going to pop these staples out eventually. They'll have maybe an acre of area that they can graze, or not graze, what is it called when they...
Browse.
Browse.
They're browse.
Yeah. Wanted to show here on our property, normally we don't have so big trees or thick trees. This is a huge one. It's in a low spot. This water is almost always sitting here, but it doesn't look big on the camera.
Tree hugger.
Yeah, not really. But for our yard and for our area, I think it's a pretty big tree. Time for a review. Time for a review. Okay, so the other day I was using my clippers. These were from Canadian Tire. I'm not sure what the brand was, maybe Yardworks, but they were actually really good. They cut very nicely. And I was giving it one day, a couple days ago, and it broke. So I got these new ones from Fiskars, $50, big loppers, ratchet style. Yeah, so that one didn't work. Sorry. Let me try a big one right here. See? Oh. Uh-oh. Wow, I didn't... bad clippers. I don't get it. I was cutting like crazy good.
Now they're dull.
Now they don't work. I don't know what the problem is. Let's throw these away. No, they're actually good clippers.
For $50, there should be good clippers.
I think, well, cutting through dead, that's how I broke the other ones. I was cutting through this dead, like a dead branch. It wasn't even a thick one. And it just snapped the handle. So cutting through dead branches, better to just break them with your hand. So simple. Mechanical advantage. I recommend the Fiskars. Okay, so the goat pen is all finished up. Fencing is all done. Just want to show you the doors. I just do a 2x4s and a stucco wire. Simple latch. And what's important is that the doors push in. So when the goats again are pushing out against it, they can't push the door out. So I have the door against the post here. Hey, you're all happy. I'm happy too. Oh, hi. We actually have 2 goat pen areas, and this one's, I'll say, the old one, and this is inside the big one. So we kind of have 2 separate areas. Again, another door. This one's a little bit bigger. And I just use regular hinges, 2 of them. And I want to show you this outdoor shelter type thing I've made, just some natural shelter. You can protect from the sun, from the rain. We use old siding that I had when we redid our house. I had a bunch of old siding and I secured it with little screws and whatnot. But they have a neat little area here. This is actually my favorite spot in this area. I think the goats like it too. You can see they've chewed on a lot of the bark on these things. That's okay. When you're doing things around the farm or hobby farm or homestead or whatever it is, try and find whatever you have laying around to use things to build things and save on costs. So thanks for watching today. See you next time.